Show and tell. Hi guys, I'm Judy, and today I'm going to be watching the Summer Hikaru Died, season 1, episode 10. In the last episode, we had a talk with Ria, and she kind of, why can't I remember her last name? Like, she kind of, realized that Hikaru's situation was very different from her husband, and she sort of gave her approval or understood at least why Yoshiki would stick with him. And then they went to Takeda, to old man Takeda, to ask him what he knew about Nonoki and what happened. And he said something about the Indo family doing something terrible, and that's why they have to apologize, to go up to the mountain to apologize. And it caused people die because of what they requested or something, and it was really horrible. And then it turned out that, he was already possessed by a spirit, and the spirit took over, and then Tanaka appeared out of nowhere, and he took the sword that he gave to Takeda, and he just cut Hikaru's head off, just like that. But the way that he went about it, the way he said, "Oh, I just want to check something," feels to me, or something like that. It feels to me like I don't think Nonoki's really dead. Right? At the very least, maybe the fact that, Yoshiki has half of him in his pocket or something means that he's not really dead. That he can still be resurrected. But just the impression of Yoshiki seeing his friend's head roll on the ground and picking it up and he's like, oh my god. I mean, this guy has been through so much trauma. Okay. I guess now we'll have to deal with whatever happens. But I don't think Hikaru's dead. Okay, let's get into it. Check out my Patreon for full reactions. Subscribe. Let's go. Okay, I don't think you can just kill him. I mean, obviously when Yoshiki tried to stab him, it didn't work. So I don't know if cutting off his head is any different to that. But this is insane. Poor Yoshiki. Look, it's not the first time that he sees his... Yeah, okay, now he's attacking. It's not the first time he sees his friend dead. Stop laughing! What is wrong with you? Does it work? Can he do that? Can he do that? I guess he's going out of control. I don't know what the sword does exactly. Oh, he's going in. He's going in. It's going to work. For Yoshiki, maybe he kind of controlled himself. Poor Yoshiki. Poor baby. Honestly. We went to the hospital? Oh no, maybe Yoshiki. Because he fainted. Poor kid. Truth. Are we ready for the truth? Why are there no sheets on this bed? He's fine? He's fine? Yeah, he has this line. And... yeah. Well, I guess Yoshiki will demand answers now. Are you happy? Yeah, I guess you are. Yeah, he really wants to take him down. To awaken himself, yeah, he did. Yeah, what's your ultimate goal? Just to exercise him? What is... that he's dying? Yeah, what's up with your... your eyes are kind of weird. Yeah, you're blind? So, how do you walk around? Like, you sense things? Oh. I see. What happened to you? What is your personal motive? Yeah. I mean, I guess I also wonder what they want. Okay, but if he's human now, sure. I mean, fine. Fair enough, I guess. Oh god. Oh, for a second I was like, who's this guy? It's his dad. Okay.
ここね、昔人の骨が見つかったんよ。
great. A lot of people were sacrificed. Udikari, yeah. And legs in Ashidori, of course they did. Like the... Yeah, that's true, that's true. Those spirits from the dead people. Why? Okay. I didn't think so, but he's up to something. You know about the company? What does the company want? Something from their worlds? Hey, Hikaru! What did you do to him? What? Oh god. I don't think he was entirely controlling it. Maybe he was like an automatic response. Yeah, he doesn't remember who he is he? Okay. Maybe he didn't remember for a second there. Yeah, that's kind of changed. Yes, because he's becoming human. I feel. Well, yeah, he cut off half of it, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, dude. Yeah, exactly, I was wondering. You just see, it's like a scar. Dude. They're so adorable together, but god. Trade head for what? What? Oh my god, because it's a famine? Oh shit.
それの名前が確かうろ抜き薬、間引き薬って意味らしいで、そのうち山の神様として祀られたりして、それから不思議と疫病とかが収まったんやって。俺覚えとらんけど、その頃から山におった。
So look, they kind of made him for...
山で光が行方不明になったんも。
Well, why is it also called Nonoki?
もしさ、ほんまに近くにおったらどうする？例えば誰かになり変わってたりしてて。
You're...
そんなんすぐ気づくやろ。
Oh, you would you?
帰れっつって帰ってもらうわ。
Uh-huh.
そういうんって大体最後はボロが出て結局元の場所に帰るんちゃう？
So it was an abortion pill?
ああ、ヨシキも行きたいんやったっけ？
昨日の夜うち来たよな。何やったん？
記憶がぼんやりしとって。
この地域に介入するとたたられると囁かれ続けてたんよ。
Interfered in what way?
そしたら当時弾圧されてた別の宗教の信者たちが逃げてきて、これ幸いと住み着いた。だから希望が山には今も教会が多い。
神社ですら一つだけやな。
Right. In the head.
信仰が失われた。本当にそうなんか？
Did they kill them? Did they kill them?
うぬきさん、山の神様への信仰はどこかの時点で変化した。名
Yeah.
前が変わるんはよくあることや。
Yeah.
代わりに新たな宗教の神様を受け入れ、野抜き様は忘れ去られる。けど、野抜き様信仰
Yeah,
は
only you still
首
believe
たち
in
には
that
事実
and
を
him.
とる。
Right. Like your
この
village
村は
of the
野抜
head.
き様を忘れたけど、インド王家が犯した罪の落とし前をつける必要があったから。
They asked for a lot of people to
人たちだけが解
die?
放されんかった。
Are they reincarnations of... Like, is Yoshiki a reincarnation of someone killed by Indo?
あのグラさんのおっさんはどこまで知っとんのやろ。
なんかしてくる前に 武田のじいさんが言うとったどう調べんと。
Yeah, the temple of the
武田
Indo
のじい
family.
さんってさ、
I mean, it's crazy that they're not like. I mean, I would be spooked by every single thing if I knew there was a person out there who could attack me at any given moment. Oh god, all the heads, all the skulls are here. Is it, or is it just masks?
よう見たら
Yeah.
木でできた作り物や。
Jesus, sacrifices. You remember them?
おい、大丈夫か？
そのせいで貧しくて苦しかったんや。やから
So you just decided to
うぬけ
sacrifice
様に
them?
首を捧げてお願い事をしてきた。豊作とか疫病退散とかな。捧げた首はその場で消える。やから木で代わりの首作ってどうで供養してるんや。
How
じゃ
wonderful.
あこの
So
首は
that's why
みんな
the
死んだ
skulls are nowhere to be found.
せやたまたま人の形になってん。
That's
Omoroi.
so creepy.
いい
So
紐は
funny. Yeah.
その首ってさ、結局誰のなん？
Yeah, how do you decide
この
who
前
to
でもう長く
sacrifice?
ない人や老人とかが多かった。
Okay.
あれは旅のお坊さんが無理やりお首様にされた時、たたりを恐れて作られたもんや。
ってことは人殺しして待ってるやん。
せやに坊さんだけやない。他にも罪のない人たちがたくさん殺されて首にされた。悲惨だ。
Okay.
それにインド家の罪のことも。
What a burden to carry.
ベタに人殺しの村やったんか。
Just fucking
やっぱりない。
insane.
ここにヒチさんがあったんや。
Yeah, you
あれは
took it.
儀式の時に山へ持って行って。
He has it now. Tanaka has it now.
俺
Or
は願い
something.
を叶えるに首なんかいらんのに。
インドの罪言うんは
Yeah, what? They asked for it?
そこはまだもやがかかっとる。
They asked
ダ
for
メ
it?
か。
I don't know.
他に光のお父やんと親しくていろいろと知ってそうな人なんて。
Your dad? Oh, Tarkida? Your dad. Your dad? That's gonna be an interesting conversation, I'm sure. But at least we got the scene where, you know, he rushed home because he heard
出される
this.
から。
Oh, wait, what? Wait. Oh, he has the line in his neck now. Are they leaving? Are they gonna leave the village behind?
俺は
Maybe.
冷たくて空っぽや。俺の中に飲み込んで。そしたら満たされるから。
Their spirit. By their
そ
spirit.
れが俺のやるべきこと。
光なんやボケっとつったってどうしたん？
When was this?
あったかい。
光
But that reminded him of who he was.
ごめん。ええわ。
光
Yeah, it's kind of scary because when he doesn't remember who he is and he just acts on instinct. And that instinct means to consume people, it seems like. The warmth of it or something, their spirits. Because he feels nothing and he's cold. And I mean, he says he doesn't need, you know, he didn't need the heads in order to grant wishes or something. But he does want something from humans. Like, he does want to consume them, at least by this. So it's kind of scary because it seems like maybe the sword did this to him. Maybe in some way he forgets who he is. Like, maybe it separated him from Hikaru in some way. Although he does still feel pain. But it has some kind of effect, I'm sure. And maybe that's why that's scary that it can, like, he doesn't mean to, but he's not entirely conscious, or he doesn't remember being Hikaru, and then he just acts, and the person he goes to automatically is Yoshiki because he cares about him so much. So it's the subconscious that he's just drawn to him. He did say at some point that his soul is so beautiful or something, so I guess it makes sense. Maybe, maybe it's like objectively beautiful, or to him it is beautiful because he is, like, even if he doesn't remember being Hikaru, he still in some way subconsciously is, or something. There's something drawing him to Yoshiki at any rate. And I mean, as soon as he saw Yoshiki, he remembered, and he was like, oh, or at least he like kind of regained his consciousness enough to be like, wait, what am I, like, I don't know if he remembered exactly why he went there, but he remembers that he doesn't want to do this. Like, he promised Yoshiki wouldn't do this, especially not to Yoshiki. And he doesn't want to Yoshiki in particular, and he promised him he wouldn't kill anyone else. But that's his instinct to do it. So that's a scary thought. If he's not in control of himself, if he doesn't remember, if he feels cold and empty, which might have happened because of the sword, again, I'm thinking like that's what drastically changed, then that's what he's gonna do, and that's dangerous. Also, I'm thinking about, the way that, his friend group reacted when they heard about the possibility of, oh, what if this god takes over someone? I mean, understandably, their immediate response was like, oh, we'll immediately tell. We will be able to tell, and we'll make him go back to his mountain. Like they immediately showed. I mean, but you would be repulsed by this idea unless they were told right now that it's Hikaru, and I think they would have a little bit of a problem with it, but who knows how they would eventually react. Asaka didn't say anything, I think, at that point, and I think maybe she was just like quiet and we focused on her for a little bit. So maybe she's like putting two and two together or something, because she knew that something was off with Hikaru, and now he brought this up like this. So it seems like this sacrifice was tied up with, or at least originally was tied up with the famine or something, because they were dying, they were poor, they were dying, so they had to stop people from, like reduce the population somehow. So they just killed babies before they were born. And this became a ritual enough that it became a god or something. Like the god was created from this, I don't know, need or something, which is very scary. Like his origins from the get-go are about killing people, So it makes sense that he would be empty of, I guess in some way, empty of anything, because he's kind of born from death. Even though it's not like he wanted any of this, he was just created that way. At least he said that, oh, I don't need the heads in order to grant wishes, and stuff like that. But the sacrifice was made anyway, so like what? And we're not clear yet what the Indo family asked for, but that made a lot of people die. And we know that they started killing people left and right in order to, keep their village safe or something, keep on living and prospering and whatever. I mean, I guess it makes sense to me that even if if Nonoki didn't need the heads or sacrifice, he was still like, I mean, whatever request the Indo family made of him that resulted in this, he was so disgusted with that. Maybe, like, I don't know, because I don't know what kind of standards he has as like a god being created, like why would he find it revolting, why would he find it revolting if he doesn't have the same, if we know that the Nonoki we know now doesn't understand death even, so like why would he be so appalled by that? I do wonder. And I mean, the fact that they need to be punished for killing people, why do they need to be punished if he doesn't, like, who's punishing them? I guess maybe it's the dead people who just kind of curse them in some way. So there's a curse, and Nonoki somehow, involved in all of that, because he's the one being, the bodies are being sacrificed too. And he's keeping them in check. I guess in some way it's like asking him to keep them in check. The spirits that they killed themselves, to keep them in check, so they're like, I don't know. I don't know. Apologizing for what they did, for what they asked. Do they still need to kill people, or is it like just? Is it actually like, has it actually been going on until the present day that they had to kill people? I would assume not, but they do have to go up the mountain and apologize. Fucking creepy, this whole thing. And like, Jesus, and like, just imagine being Hikaru born into this family. I mean, all of them at this point. I think they're not doing it anymore, but they still do the ritual of like apologizing and stuff. I think. I'm not sure, but it's like creepy as hell. And how did his father die anyway? Do we know? I don't think we know. And now we're gonna ask Yoshiki's dad what he knows about all of this. And Tanaka, his company wants something from their world. What does that mean? What's something from their world? And he says he will do something about Nonoki, but he can't, according to Ria, he can't just exorcise him. It's a god. He can just, it's not the spirit. So he can just get rid of him. So what does he plan to do? And Ria also said that like they would have to either lock him up or, drive him away from the village in order to get rid of him, supposedly, if they wanted to. So, like, I don't know what Tanaka wants to do. He has some kind of personal stake in this, for sure, but we don't know what it is. And he had some kind of paranormal encounter, but we could have guessed that. I mean, obviously, he has that stain on his neck. He's blind. unless he has sunglasses on. And I don't know what he wants out of this. Like, I don't know what he intends to do about Noniki. And it's just insane to me that, you know, this happened. And I mean, okay, Hikaru didn't actually die, but still, like, you know, he's out there, and they kept waiting for him to do something, and then he didn't do it. But wouldn't you just live with, like, oh god, you know, this dude is somewhere in this village, he's coming for us, we don't know when he's going to make a move, we don't know what he actually wants to do. Jesus, god, this is so messed up. I feel like, you know, like by the end of the song, we see them on a train, and Hikaru, I don't know if like, I never noticed if he had the mark on his neck in all the other songs, but it just feels like maybe they're just leaving the village, you know? Maybe that's a good thing to do. Just leave it all behind, because it's fucking insane. Crazy village with their crazy costumes. Yeah, he has this line. And also, I'm wondering about, you know, we saw again that scene with a Hikaru-looking person, you know, someone from the Indo family, obviously, an ancestor, having this, like, you know, I don't know if it's a boy, or I guess it looks like a boy, I don't know. He has, like, this kerchief around his, and he's carrying this beheaded head, I guess. I don't know. It just looked, I guess because of the dark hair, I just thought it had something to do with Yoshiki, but who knows? I made that up. It doesn't have to be. I guess it's just, you know, someone who died. Someone who was killed. His head was beheaded, like his entire body was chopped to pieces and scattered. And head was sacrificed. Like, what kind of story to tell that child too? I guess he has to know about it, but it's just so creepy. Terrible. Why would you want to bring your family up in this situation? Like, why would you just want to walk away from this? It's so creepy. These people are crazy. Like, I just wondering what about their quest in particular was... Like, I guess they needed people to die anyway. And they were like, okay, we're just going to kill them and use that. Or, well, I guess it happened after the famine and everything. And they just... Like, I'm just like, what they ask for exactly? They just like, okay, we're going to kill people and give their heads to you. And in return, you protect our village. And our family in particular, I guess. And, like, at first it was like, oh, okay, ill people and elderly people. Like, people on the verge of death, I guess, or something. So we're going to kill them and it's going to be fine. But eventually it just became, like, a way to just kill people. Or whatever. Like, they stopped caring who it is that they killed. As long as they could keep it going, I guess, which is crazy. So fucked up. So messed up. We really want to get the fuck out of that place, I think. Okay, wow. So that was episode 10. Crazy shit is going down. I think we have 2 episodes left. Is that right? God. So we're gonna have like I don't know if like this is gonna, like, this season is gonna cover the whole thing, or if there's supposed to be more to the story, because it feels to me kind of self-contained in some way, like a pretty short, straightforward story, maybe. But we have only 2 episodes left, and we have Tanaka to deal with, and we have Yoshiki's dad to deal with, and like discovering all the missing pieces. And yeah, I don't know, but I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys enjoy this reaction. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Special thanks to my top Patreons: Redding Tier, Andy Plays All Night, Terranor, Michael Gabriel, Shadows Moon, Marsh, and Stone Tree. And to the rest of my amazing Patreons, who without their support, I would never be able to keep on doing this. Thank you so much.